All right, we're going to try this from the rear-facing camera. Hi. No video last week like I said I was going to do. It was spring break, had to watch the kiddo, didn't really get any alone time. So first thing, start off this video, yes, I did actually get in the program. I found out on March 1st that I was accepted to Idaho State University's Accelerated BSN program. So the movies or the videos from here on out will be kind of what I'm doing to get ready and what you should be thinking about. Probably even before you apply. Some of this stuff might take a little bit longer for some people to track down. Share with you my experience of what I've had to go through in case you have to go through the same thing. Have any questions or comments, please put them down below. I do read every comment and will try to respond to all of them as well. Obviously, the longer this video has been out there, the longer it's going to take me to reply to everybody, but I will certainly try. So, you had to have a bachelor's to get in. That's why it's only a year-long program. I just want to reiterate that. I've had some questions from some other people. They weren't aware you had to have a bachelor's degree to get into this program. You do. Once you turn in your testing and your interview and your grades, they send you a thing that says yes or no. They do give you a letter even if it's a no. So you're not just left hanging. But we'll go over the admissions instructions and what I've had to get into, and we'll take it from there. So, get a piece of paper. All these fun things you have to do. First, you just submit of the Accelerated Bachelor's Admission Agreement Form. They actually will give you that with the letter that says you're accepted, and you have like 3 days to get it back to them. Like, they want it back ASAP. Admission criteria. Then it gets into the grades. You know, kind of the same stuff. But this is where it gets interesting. And I think I'm missing a page from these papers. Anyway, you have to have a bunch of immunizations. Or if you don't have the immunizations or know when you got them, which was my, here we go, 2 and 3, nope, that's not it. Anyway, which was my case, and which is probably going to be a lot of people's cases as you get a little bit older. It's going to be hard to track down. You can have done what are called titers. T-I-T-E-R. Let's see if I can find that somewhere. If titer. So there's the word. You can go through here. You can have blood drawn and they can test it to see if you have the immunization response or the pathogen response. If your blood tests positive, then it's called a titer that shows you've either had the disease or had an immunization, and then you're good to go. So tetanus and pertussis booster. So the TD is what you have to have like every 10 years. Tdap, they say you're only supposed to have it, or you only need to have it once. But when I got my updated TD, they just did a Tdap. It's pretty much just the standard nowadays. MMR, measles, mumps, rubella vaccinations. So, whoa, why are you not focusing? There we go. So I had to have a titer drawn on this one. Measles is also known as rubeola. So just go to your doctor and they'll place an order for you. Hepatitis B, because I've worked for EMS and hospital systems for many years, I actually had the dates of my hepatitis B shots, but you can have a titer drawn. Chickenpox, pretty much everybody's had chickenpox shot. Couldn't remember the date though, because you know I was like 6, and or gosh, it was probably even earlier than that. So I had a titer drawn, good to go. Tuberculosis. All right, this is where it gets hairy and scary. If you have the skin test done and it comes back negative, you're good to go. However, if you're like me and have had, well, let's just say issues with TB tests in the past, you're going to have to get a lot more stuff done. Additional tests, chest x-rays, meet with your doctor, all kinds of stuff. If you guys have to go through anything because of that, let me know. I can go into it in more detail with you, kind of one-on-one. And then every year in October. So you can't get an influenza vaccination anytime except between October 1st and October 31st is when they want you to have it done. And like I mentioned earlier, you'll need to go see your physician. They need to do just like a general, here, let's turn this around. Hi. They need to do just like a general, do they feel like you're healthy enough for this program? And there's a whole list of things that they need to agree to, that you're physically fit, mentally fit, and then they sign the form and you have to turn that back in as well. So start planning for this stuff. You hit the ground running as soon as they say, yes, you're in. There is lots of paperwork. You have to do a background release at a certain time. You've got to do like a consent form for doing the clinicals. There was probably 6 pieces of paper that I had to fill out and get in. And then I've been slowly working on these immunization ones. And I actually have an orientation meeting tomorrow night. It's 5 hours where they kind of go over everything. So I will do another video probably next week with kind of what I learned there. And also, I'm a big believer in supplements, like health supplements. So I'm going to show you this. Those are the things that I have prepared. This is like I have a lot more versions. You can see the boxes. They're full of stuff. But this is like one of each of all the different things that I am stockpiling for nursing school. This is kind of a caffeine focus blend. This one's cotton candy flavor. I have about 8 flavors of this. This is called Sleep Mode. This is something that on those nights where your brain just won't calm down, it's got melatonin and some other stuff in it, but use that to help sleep. This is a nootropic, has no caffeine in it. So triple strength, caffeine free. This will help me focus during those long, days of nursing school. This is a vitamin, a multivitamin that's got a lot of other things in it. There's something called ashwagandha or KSM 66, I believe. I swear this had, there it is. KSM 66 ashwagandha. It's called an adaptogen. Kind of helps you deal with stress. This also has that. I really enjoy just kind of having something to drink and sip on all day. So this is an amino acid formula, build, hydrate, focus, but it's also got that KSM and some choline and stuff in it. This is a easily digestible, lactose-free protein powder. It's made from beef, chicken, salmon protein. A little bit easier on the stomach. That's going to be like my morning. And then, because I'm going to be living off of this stuff, these are options for fiber. Got to make sure you keep fiber in your diet. We are going to be nurses after all. These are some really good macro protein bars that I have found. It's not just protein. There's some fat and some carbs in there as well. 10 of fat, 29 carbs, but only 2 of fiber, and 15 protein. And then, from what I've been told, this is an indispensable device. This is a voice recorder. This way you can record your lectures and refer to them later. We'll see if I actually end up needing it. I got this one on Amazon. So, all right, we'll call it good. Wow, I went all the way to almost 10 minutes on this one this week. So if you have any questions, if you have anything you want me to do next and put in the next video, I'll go into those a little bit more, but leave a comment and we'll see you next time.